All right, hello everyone. It's me, Krim, and today we are playing another episode of Star Technology. I think it's episode 3. I'm pretty sure in the last one I called it Sky Technology. My bad. Um, I guess I don't know if that's actually true, but I think I remember saying that. Um, my bad if I did. But yeah, today we're back. Another episode. As you can see, I we might have got to that in the end of the last episode. We have the primitive blast furnace over there, and you're probably wondering what these staircases are next to me. I will give me a sec. They are leading up to this big platform here that just kind of goes above everything. I left a little hole here so I can still chop trees, and the big trees will still grow through it. I was hoping that would happen, but I didn't know if it actually would or not, but it does. So that's a nice feature. Um and then down here we got some more rubber going. We actually have quite a bit of it waiting to be used here. And I built a barrel over here. I was making witch water in it. Uh Probably gonna move it up there though, because my plan for up there is kind of gonna be where I start automating more things. Um, this, by the way, I expanded the create area a little bit. I had to add a second layer of water wheels up there, because once I added these two machines, it was overstressed. So another row of water wheels. I just doubled the same design I have up there. I just forgot to put the casings on those shafts. Um, Yeah, we have a deployer and mechanical press. Yeah. Okay. We've got those down. Um yeah, big. I finally figured out how the large barrels work. Um I guess there's probably going to be a lot more multi-blocks in this pack than I was expecting, but I haven't used that many before, but I've always thought they were pretty cool, so I am interested to see how it goes. And in this pack, they make it pretty easy to figure out too. Like, say, the large barrel here, if you right click on your mouse on it, it'll show you like all the parts you need down here. And then you can break it down kind of layer by layer or just have it all. I don't know what that P is. I might just be stupid, but yeah, it's pretty useful to have it laid out like this. I don't know how it all works, but yeah, that's pretty useful. I've been using a lot of these. They're just handy to have there for especially some of the more complicated recipes. It just makes it so you don't have to kind of individually to place or place every single item down. It's pretty nice. um, but yeah, so let's look at the quest tab really quick. What daily dad? This is my step ladder. I never knew my real ladder. All right. Nice. I don't know. That must be a mod or something. That's pretty funny, I guess. Um all right, quests. Early game still. We have gotten quite a bit done. We're still working on the primitive ore factory here. We just need to make the machine casings though. And then yeah, hopefully we'll be getting into some, you know, LV stuff. Steam power. I ended up just breaking that steam boiler. I didn't have anything else to do with it yet. I mean, there's these two things, but I was already working on that, so I guess I thought I would at least get to this first before seeing what those do because it sounds at least pretty similar. So I will look into that. We have the quest here for vacuum tubes. Oh, red alloy. Okay, I've already made that. Um, but all right, that's another prerequisite for this one. So we'll have to make a circuit board. And okay, yeah, it's pretty laid out. I haven't actually made any actual rubber yet. I just have the liquid latex, whatever it is. But yeah, I guess we've got our work cut out for us. Oh, farm. I didn't actually see that. I guess I don't really need it. I don't really need that much food, and with the whole, crouching to grow everything fast, this thing literally can get fully grown pretty much by me just running a quick circle around it. So food's not an issue right now. I think I can mostly focus on just progression, resource stuff. So yeah, let's what should I start with here? I guess we will craft these casings. So I don't actually know if I have all the bronze I need. We might need to smelt some up real quick. Let's see. 35 bronze. That might be enough. So, oh, open the trapdoor. That's happened a couple times. It gets a little annoying. Guess I'll pull out a couple different tools just because I'll probably need them. Take that, and where's all the bricks at? Had a whole bunch of bricks for it. Oh, right here. Okay, fire bricks. I don't actually know what I'm gonna need, so I'm just grabbing a bunch of random stuff right now. I guess that's okay. Okay, so that one's just bronze plates, which we can now make for only 1 ingot a piece. I probably don't want to do this whole stack. I'll do the 17 here. Yeah, that will press those for 1 ingot a plate rather than 2. And we will need quite a few of those. The pipes, that's a pretty easy recipe, but we'll need a bunch of ingots for that. Frame, okay, a bunch of sticks, so we'll need 8 rods. And then the rest can go to plates, I think. Sure, I don't have any lying around. Okay. File. Oh, file's broken. How do I make a new one? Okay. 2 plates and a stick. Damn it. No sticks. Okay, new file. So we made 3. We want 5 more? Yeah. Okay. And then all of these take over here. Swap them out. Now we can make that. Can make that. Can we make these? How many? 1, 2, 3 is. I need 1 more. Okay. So we will need these plates then. Nope, not the hammer. Okay. We need 1 more pipe. Then make that. Is that not enough for the quest? Oh, I need 4 of each. Okay, so that means we're gonna need quite a bit more bronze. It's okay, we do have a lot of copper. Where's the mortar? There. We'll grab copper. I think it's some tin. You need way more copper than you do tin, though. mortar. Guess there's a chance it's broken. I thought I crafted a new one semi-recently. Not seeing it though. Here, not enough stone. Throw that. Okay. Wait, is that smooth stone? No. Okay. Need some iron ingots. Oh, here, okay. The mortar at least is pretty cheap to craft. It's just a couple of stone and, you know, whatever material you want it to be made out of. So, make... Okay. Almost a stack of bronze. Make another one of those. I suspect we're going to need quite a bit of bronze. Like, you know, not just for this, but in the near future. So I guess it's better to be prepared. Iron. Okay, one more. Then we can grind up the rest of the tin and just see how much I can make. I did off camera grind out quite a bit of cobblestone and gravel. Got a bunch of wood. Yeah, bunch of that. We're low on andesite right now because we built this thing which used like, I don't even know, like 1,000 blocks of andesite. Yeah, let's go craft another mortar. Wait, where's my iron? Am I tripping? Where's the... Thought I grabbed some. Okay, well, I thought I already did that, but I guess I will just have to watch it back later when I'm, you know, watching this video. Okay. 3. Okay, we do have a whole bunch now. Do that, and I guess we can throw the rest in here. We're gonna need plates. I don't think I need to make more of the scaffolds. I just need more of these. Well, I need 2 more of these, but I have the scaffold to make them. Can't make 1 pipe. And 3 more. So there's that. Okay, then we need more bronze. Hopefully I get some faster furnaces pretty soon. These ones, they do end up taking a little while. 22. Not bad. I was kind of thinking about maybe connecting up even these bottom portions here with maybe some bridges that connect them up in the middle, but I'm not fully sure yet. You know, I'm just kind of rolling with it as it goes. I'm happy with the base so far. You know, I'm not building like somebody on the Hermitcraft server or anything, but you know, it's a pretty decent base. Uh, and you know, the platform is kind of basic right now, but we'll expand it as the series goes on. One thing I've kind of been thinking about is as the tech gets more complicated, either kind of send my stuff, you know, farther out or kind of move upwards. Okay. That is exactly how many I need. Hopefully the hammer can last. God damn it. Okay, wait. It takes plates, right? Damn it. Okay. Like that. Yeah. Gotta make one more, and then we finally complete the quest. So then, okay. Now we can start doing gold and nickel. Well, we gotta build the structure first. Okay. Hopefully I have enough of the fire bricks. I don't fully know where I want to build it yet. Trying to think. We'll have it be like right here, right as you walk up the stairs from our storage area, at least for now. So how does it go? Where's the controller bit? So I don't have those yet. We'll, you know, add those in the future, but for now it's a 5. So it's 4, 5. Yeah, okay, 5, 3. So like 5x4, but the corners are gone. Well, yeah, okay. 5x5, but the corners are gone if you count what's back there. So okay, did that. So then controller ring with those thingies, ring, diamond ring, I guess. So this one, I think, had the pipe casings, and then there was another normal one. Nope, wait. It's too many. I really hope that just breaks it and doesn't crush it. Okay. I'm gonna check this really quick. So the then you got that, but let me. Oh, okay, I get it. So it's like, wow, they really had to do that. Is there like an easier way of building that, or does it just suck? then from here is where I use these, I think. Let's see. Okay, not quite. So 3x3, that thing, and then that. Okay. So no. All right, all right. Got to make a couple more fire bricks. What do I even? I need a bunch of sand. Sand, and then you need clay too. We will do that really quick. It, doesn't take too long. Oh wait, why am I even doing that? I have the freaking wheel over there. I don't have to place stuff anymore. If I can get up to the wheel, that is. Okay, and not kill myself. Oh, wait. Okay. I guess yeah, okay. I did need to throw the sand in there. So, come on. Okay, back up. Dust. Now it's making more sand. Wonder what happens if you crush the dust up again. I'm not going to try it because I've had that same thought with a few other items and it just deletes it. So I'm not going to try that with the dust I just made now, but... Oh. Okay, I can pick that up now. And I guess I'll just wait till that's done. Sand. Come on. Work faster. Ugh. I don't know, these gears are going pretty fast. I mean, I've seen them go a lot faster, but it's not too slow either. I don't know. Maybe that's just the minimum speed for the crushing wheels. Sand. But yeah, I guess we will see how the create mod expands out. There is a couple quests relating to it that I haven't done yet. Dust. Oh, right. Okay. I need to do it over here. I'm gonna need a bucket. They're probably over here. Okay. Wait. I didn't want to turn it all into dust. I wanted some of it to be sand. Okay. We've got to get some more gravel. I don't even need that much. I need like 3 more bricks. Or 1. I need 1, and then I place the bronze. So I don't know why I'm making all this. I'll use it at some point. I'll need the, I can always sift it or whatever. That's major copium right there, but whatever. Okay. We're on the wheel. And we will start clayifying a couple pieces. We're gonna have some extra fire bricks, but whatever. Oh, this one makes way more at a time. Wow, okay. That's nice. Okay, we got our clay. I should have just left it as clay. Oh, wait, no. No, I'll need to smelt them for bricks. So I don't actually need the sand then. I just needed some of these to become bricks and some to stay as clay blocks. Okay, we'll wait for that. Okay, well that was a little bit of a waste, but whatever, we still have quite a bit left over. You're not. Okay, and then all of you get made back into clay blocks. Won't need that many. Brick, brick, brick. Make brick. Come on. Brick. More brick. I feel like I've already made so many of these damn bricks. Like I had 64 of them, but I needed to make the stupid this thing, which used one. Now I have 63. So that's a little annoying, but I guess we'll get over it. I don't know. I guess we'll probably end up needing those fire bricks at some point in the future anyways. Another major load of copium. Will that be enough? Is it 1-to-1? Oh, wrong dust. Where's clay? Oh, definitely not. Okay. We're gonna get way more fire bricks than I actually need, though. Wow. Okay. So yeah, once we do get the faster furnaces, you know, hopefully, here's our little slow hut here. But we've got this nice new fancy platform to expand with. So I've been looking at the colossal chest mod a little bit. I was thinking about maybe trying to do that, but I don't want to have like a giant chest just in the middle of my base. So I was kind of thinking it'd be cool, like, since I'm planning on expanding kind of upwards, it'd be cool to maybe once I get into like AE2, build it like a little central, like, cool monument of my base. So that might be something to consider, and then it'll be there as I expand upwards too. But I'm definitely not quite to that stage yet. And in the meantime, a colossal chest would be really useful, but I just don't know where I want to put it. I don't think a colossal chest is useful enough to actually expand. You know, I have one more bridge I could build off here for a new section of my base. I don't think it's actually worth it, so I was thinking about maybe trying to stick it just underneath here. That's an idea. I could also, I have, you know, room back here to make another little offshoot section where I can put a giant chest too, which might actually look pretty cool as a backdrop for this thing. But yeah, there's, you know, some options. What was I? Oh, right. Okay, stuff was smelting over here. Brick. Bronze. I don't need you quite yet, but I do want brick. So I actually don't even need a crafting table to do that. Ooh, wait. That might actually be enough. Yeah, now I need a crafting table. I need a mold. So that's how you make the compressed fire clay. Pretty simple. We have 8. We'll throw them in there. And we only actually need 4 of those, 'cause we only need 1 brick. So that's nice to have an extra brick's worth of fire clay. Fire bricks. Oh, right, those rubber things are still filling up. I guess it's not a big deal if they get full, and those 8 buckets right now, plus what I have already, is like probably more than what I'll need to get started off with. So they'll be ready to gather more by the time I need them again. But yeah, I don't know what else I'm gonna. Oh, well, I guess we're still working on that primitive ore factory, so we'll finish that. Then I'll start talking about what else to do. So that there, and these here, I think. Structure formed. Okay. So gold. How do I make it? Smelting. What is it? Ore factory. So what do I have to? How do I make it? Gold ore. Okay. What do I get it from? Nickel. That's an output. Crushing. No. What do I? I'm confused. So impure. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what I make. Gold ore. Okay, where do I get that? Yeah, sorry I'm not the most experienced at this. I'm still learning. So or processing, but where's the why is all of this gold? Where can I make it from not gold? That's all outputs. I don't know. Let's look at the nickel. Is there something? I guess I'll look at. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna need a crushed form of that. Wait. Okay. So copper. I don't have that. Black bronze. Silver from centrifuge. No, well, I don't want the okay, here. What is it? Magnetite and coal dust. Okay. How the heck do I get coal dust? Crushed copper. Okay, that looks easier. So either magnetite or copper with some water goes in and that comes out. I can do that. So I guess we'll just give it some water. That's all I have for now. Let's get some more. And I don't even have any of the magnetite ore right now. Oh, wait. Actually, I might have a whole bunch of copper ore. Let me go look in the other chest. Let's see. So then just that with some water. And I'm imagining I need fuel of some sort as well. So we could use some of the creosote I have lying around. I have a whole tank full of it. I'll have to get rid of some before I can make any more charcoal. Well, alright, that actually worked out pretty easily. So I guess I don't know how slow of a process that is, but we've got quite a bit of copper in there, so we'll let it run for a few minutes, but that was gold, so we still need to figure out where to get nickel from. Just gonna add these buckets in. Oh, first piece of gold dust. Okay, so, well, I keep hitting T instead of E. Nickel. Smelting. Nickel dust. Ore processing. Coals. Okay, so it can accept charcoal with crushed iron ore. Oh, wait, okay. Coal dust. Okay, you can use copper as well, but you need coal dust. Does charcoal work too? Or... Okay. So that's also pretty easy, but we're gonna need to get some gravel. Nope. Damn it. Okay. There you go. Gotta shift click it. This part always takes a little while. It's nice having multiple of them going at once, though. For a while, I only had the one, and it would take forever. Okay, I'll probably wait to process all this, too, just because I'll, see what kind of stuff I end up needing to do with it. Because, like, for that, I have plenty of copper and iron bars, but they're not very useful there. At least I didn't find a recipe that used them. So I'll, keep looking, and as I get later on down the line too, I'm sure a quest might make something more apparent to me. Okay, we've got over a stack now of copper. Are we on everything else? Iron, magnetite. Yeah, okay, we're doing pretty good. I can do that last stack. Why not? And then hopefully by the time I'm done with this, we'll have a little bit of gold dust I can throw into a furnace. I'm pretty sure there's a mechanical version of the sieve here too that I can use later on. I won't have to sit there and manually do it every time. Look up here really quick. We still have some ways to go. We'll add some more. Why not? We'll need it. Oh, wait, you get nickel too. Okay. Well, nice. I guess we don't really have very much of either in there yet, so we'll let it keep going for now. Kind of seems like another one of those might be useful though. Not gonna lie. But we'll see how long it is. I don't want to go through all the effort of making another one of those only to find out I have a way better solution coming, within the next couple of quests here. So we will hold off on, committing to another one. Yeah, we've got gold and nickel being made in there. So then Invar. How do we Invar dust? Oh, okay. 2 iron dust and a nickel dust. Make an Invar. Okay. That's easy enough. And then leads me to here, which I still need to do this 6 red alloy, which is copper and redstone. Okay, more copper. So we'll start with like half of that. Wait, was it like that? No. Okay, 16. Throw that in there. I thought I made that before, but I guess that might be from the other pack I was playing recently too. So it probably was. Yeah, well, that's going. Up here really quick. Okay. So I'll hold off on throwing the nickel dust in there, but I'll put the gold in for now. The copper dust too. I was just using. I didn't even need to break these down. But I can also smelt it back into ingots, I suppose. I just don't. I don't want to do that right now. It seems like a waste of fuel. If I need them, then I can do it. That's enough for the quest. So then, circuit board. Save that. Save that. Okay. So copper wire. Need that. Okay, we can do that. plank. Need 8 pieces of resin, which is how many I have. Okay. Oh, it's 2 pieces. Okay. And a bunch of copper wire. 8 pieces. So like that. And then like that. Boom. Another quest. And okay, still have to do that. So we'll need this vacuum tube here. Isn't going to be too hard to make. And still need the golden nickel. Deposit a few things real quick. Just got a lot going on in my inventory right now. All the ore can go. That. Those. Okay. So there's the gold quest. And then the nickel one, I guess we should check back up there. Oh, okay. Yeah, needs more fuel. All right, buckets of creosote it is. And then, you know, after I use a few, maybe I'll even be able to make some more charcoal. That is not going to work. Why? What do I do with the creosote? Oil. Okay, what can I do with creosote? Torches, treated planks. Boiler. So it says I can use it as a fuel. Is it only for a furnace? Well, that is not going to work. So do I? What the heck, man? All right, let's go scavenge for some charcoal. Not in here. Not very much in here. Okay, well. You're gonna make some more. And, you will too. First piece will go into this one so that it'll be able to finish. Then, yeah, I guess we'll have to wait a minute for that. But we have throw 3 in there, and hopefully that'll be enough nickel to finish the quest. And I have enough to also do the Invar. Just need the iron here. Like that. Cool. We will have to smelt that after I did that, and then we'll throw that in. Nickel and Invar, which will lead me to here in just a minute once I finish that. Or oh, no. unrelated. Okay, but resistors. Paper, resin, foil. Right, okay. So we need 1, 2, 3, and we need 2 pieces of resin. Okay. So we have plates. We need foil. How do I make that? Okay, by cutting the foil. Sweet. Boom. Is that enough? Yes. Charcoal dust. Okay. That's probably more than I need. Paper. Another quest. Resistors, which we'll need to make this. We'll need glass, or the vacuum tubes. So we will need more glass, which needs. Was it that? Or is there. I'll just look at the quest book. Flint dust, quartz sand. Okay. Right, okay. Like that. So do you think we actually have some flint dust somewhere? Probably not much, but we've got some. Let's see. Got some quartz sand. And we do just have a bunch of flint. Which even if I have a little bit of flint dust in here, I would definitely need to craft more anyways. So guess we just need to do that. There it is. So that, boom. I need a whole bunch of sand. And then I can just smelt that into what I need. Gotta take this back up here really quick. Okay. And cool. Invar finishes that quest. Steam ore factory. Upgraded for speed and power. Okay, not only does it use steam to power coals, but it can perform recipes in parallel. What are steam parallels? Multiple of the same recipe at once. No extra cost or time. Okay. Cool, I guess. I don't really understand what that means, but alright. So, vacuum tubes. We'll need to do that too. But steel bolts, copper wires, and that dome thingy. Which, yeah, okay. We need 2 for the quest. Yes. So we'll need 6 wires. 4 bolts. 6 wires. Steel. 6 bolts. Wait, there's no way. 6 bolts? No, we need 4 bolts. Which, hope I'm doing this right. Then you take that saw, and I'm gonna get 8, aren't I? No, 4. I did it. Oh, wait, no. I need bolts, not screws, and I only needed 4. So, glass. Where's the... Why? Why? Oh, damn it. You have to put it on the campfire. That's why it's not working. I was like, what the heck, man? Where's the glass? Oh. Oh, don't. No. Everything's flying all over the place. I don't want to lose it all. I don't even know where to stand. It just shoots out. It's wherever the hell it wants to. Oh, alright, it's already done. That's a pretty quick recipe. How many? 16. Bro. What the hell? How do you make these? Dude. Fucking saw? What is this? You only get 2? Or wait, 2 panes per. I think that's less than you get normally. Wait, no, they give you 12. It's either 12 or 16. I really can't remember. We're going to need more of those at some point, so I'll just make a couple of them for now. Okay, so the vacuum tube, then we have everything else we need. We just do that and that, because we need 2. And there's that quest. Now, I guess we can do that. Or we can make rubber. Can I even? Yeah, okay, so I need to make insulated cables before I can do that anyways. So, cooking pot over a campfire. Sulfur dust with rubber, 10 seconds. Alright, so how do you make a cooking pot? Brick, iron, we're gonna save that. Why the shovel? Why is that necessary? Gosh, my inventory's getting so full. Okay, I'm gonna actually make a little cut in the video here once I've gotten a little bit more ready for the next step here. But yeah, hopefully once that cuts over, we should be getting just about ready for this. So only, a couple more steps for that. It shouldn't be too complicated. And, as I've been trying to, once I get done with that, I'll try and run you guys through kind of what all I did, and I'll try and be as detailed about it as I can, as long as it's still a timely manner, just for those of you who might happen to be following along. Or, I've definitely been there before too, going to YouTube just to get some advice for a mod pack, and sometimes it can be kind of hard to filter through the videos, so I will try and be as informative as I can. while also keeping this interesting. But the video I just noticed is already an hour long, so you know I might be making some cuts in this later. We'll see. But some extra cuts beyond just the actual video takes. But uh, yeah, so I will see you guys back in, well, I guess like 2 seconds your time. Peace. Oh, okay. My bad. I have my mic muted. Um, but as I was saying, if I go into the quest log here, I am just about finished with the early game section here. Um, I guess the last, like, you know, non-optional step is to just make the converter. And as far as like optional steps go too, it's, you know, pretty just a couple of little things. Um, Mostly just create stuff really. Um, and the upgrades for the effortless building, which I haven't figured out how to use. I think I saw somebody online saying something about alt. Oh. Oh, okay. Interesting. Sphere. Okay. Where sphere? What is it? Where does it place a sphere? Wall. What if I just put a wall? Fill it. Oh, whoa. Weird. Okay, that was kind of cool. Could definitely get down with that. That looks like it could actually come in handy in a lot of different ways. So I will definitely have to remember that for next time I'm building some weird stuff like that, because that would have made it a lot easier. And I guess with those kind of cools too, it makes it kind of easier to spend a little bit more time doing some detail work and stuff like that too, because the actual ease of building everything. But yeah, I did make 8 of these basic electronic circuits. Actually, I've made 9 of them. But I used one for something that I will show you in just a second. But here in this second age, I guess, Industrial Revolution, that was the first quest. You have to make 8 of them. So we did, and we had a few different things open up to us. And here also already made these. I guess I went and crafted this thing a little bit sooner than actually intended. Oh. Um. So yeah, I did see while I was looking around the primitive. There was a primitive steam Stirling generator. Where's the? Huh. Okay. Well, maybe it is a Stirling generator then that generates steam with. Wait, is it? Does a Stirling generator make heat or electricity with steam? I have no idea. Um, but yeah, I don't know. There was probably something I could have done earlier than this, but I guess I'm jumping straight into LV here, so we'll start getting some of that, stuff getting started. I literally just have power. I made, you know, all the circuits so I can get started on like crafting some actual machines and stuff now. We're gonna need quite a bit of steel, but yeah, I was looking at the alloy smelter. The electric furnaces will be nice, but I don't know, like I might wait a little bit for those. Fuel is becoming kind of a problem though, and I need to do a lot of smelting, so that might be a really good idea, and I can use, you know, charcoal and stuff for other things. Um, yeah, circuit assembler. There's, you know, all types of different machines I gotta start making. Actually, I wonder if there's anywhere in here that actually gets into it. Waterlogged sand and dust. Mechanical sieve. Line of progression. Okay, that's all circuit stuff. Universal circuit. Use with A2 auto crafting. LV universal circuit. Huh, okay. Better steel. Okay, haven't started doing anything with essence yet. Processing lines. It's gotta have a machine in it, right? No? I don't even know where to start here. I guess I turned in a couple. Water. Chlorine, methane. Wow, this is getting complicated. Okay, silicone dust. That seems something to be doing. Wow. So, also something to get is the macerator. Basic one. Is it LV? Yeah. Okay. No, wait. That shouldn't be too hard to make. It takes 2 circuits, which I think these are the ones we have. Yeah. So those are good ones. I guess I don't know if it actually doubles your ore in this like it does in some other packs. So we will have to look into that. We are definitely going to need a lot more steel. I'm gonna need to chop some wood too. It's getting kind of late where I am, and I have to work in the morning, so I'm going to get off pretty soon. But yeah, like kind of in between now and next episodes, but some of my chores are going to be chop down quite a few trees, stock up on wood again, and make some more charcoal. Now that we have creosote going, you know, to the generator up there, and we'll hopefully start using more power too, we can actually like empty that thing. But a couple more fluid cells, you know, probably wouldn't hurt to have either. Uh, I didn't do it on purpose, but I have 4 arboreal extractors over here, and they all like combine together if they're all full. Just happen to be one full fluid cell. So I just noticed that. I came over here to check if they were full, and I was like, oh wait, that is like perfect. I don't know if I showed it earlier either, but I also added another stair back here. It's the two there. Then I added this one just so if I'm, somewhere like on this side of the base, I don't have to run all the way across to get back up there. I can go up that side. Since it goes around like this over the bridges too, I could maybe right here add just a little ladder or something, walk up off the side of the bridge and get up there. I don't know how useful that'll be, so I'll see. That type of thing takes literally 20 seconds to do, so it's not gonna be a big deal. Um, but yeah, we got our first actual electric power today, and yeah, we got this thing up and running. Actually running a little bit low on copper dust right now, but that's because that thing needs just rivers of charcoal. So I have gone through my whole supply pretty much and all of my wood. Uh, but we're gonna need quite a bit of gold and nickel coming up here pretty soon. And I guess when I put them in there, I get all of my copper back, but I just have a chance of getting some extra products. So it just seems like a better. Well, I mean, I guess it's not a furnace because it doesn't smelt it, and I have to take the dust there to smelt. But like it turns it all into dust. So it's like 1 to 1 as far as what I'm putting in there. But then I get other stuff out of it, so it just seems better. It is pretty slow, and I guess it takes all my fuel to run it, and then doesn't actually smelt for me. Um, but that's kind of cool. That's interesting, and that's definitely something I will have to look into automating, at least partially. Um, oh yeah, I did also, I guess, yeah, since I'm almost done with the first stage here, I had to. I made some soul sand. It was pretty easy. You make wicked water, or witch water, or whatever it is, and sand it. And I needed, oh yeah, yeah. So I had to make soul sand dust, and then you can make these like soul infused wires, which I guess are superconductors. So I can, yeah, run electricity farther. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to really start getting into this pack, and it seems like we're kind of starting to get to the meat of it now. We're done with the like mostly early stuff, so we should start getting into some more exciting stuff in automation here pretty soon. Um, Power, there's a whole lot going on in the power section here. I don't think I can make MV yet. I just got LV, but there's a whole bunch down here that I haven't figured out yet. What the cat? Okay, that's super endgame apparently. Um, yeah, a lot in here. Solar. Uh, Quality of life. Kumaru cat. Terminal. And most notably, build multi-block for you by shift right clicking a controller with the blocks your inventory. How do I make that thing? Figure out how to use that for sure. That sounds really convenient. Ender tank, laser IO. I think I've used that mod before. What, it just lets you send power like electronically. Okay, item collectors. What's this? Kamaru powder. What does it do? Kamaru cat. Is it a pet? Yes. Okay, I thought I remembered seeing something about there being a pet in this pack somewhere. Backpacks, that actually would be really, really nice. Industrial. Modular router. Fake player to wirelessly sorting your basic. From being a fake player. Alright, that'll be an interesting mod to get into. There's a lot of really technical stuff here, and I imagine you don't like really have to use all of it to beat the pack. It's there for the really advanced people, but I'll try and get into some of it. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a good rest of your evening here, and I appreciate you watching the video as always. Hit that subscribe button and leave a like if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, you can feel free to, leave a dislike. Tell me why you didn't like the video in the comments, what you think I could do better. If you have any, questions or general comments, put them down there, or advice for me. Obviously, I'm not a pro at this, and there's probably a lot of really stupid things I'm missing over that any of you more experienced players out there might be, scoffing at. So if there's any kind of advice you have for me, just let me know down in the comments, and I will read it, and I will, address that in the next video, hopefully. And yeah, the advice would be helpful too, because this pack's already pretty tough and complicated, and since it's in beta, some of the resources out there as far as getting more information can also be pretty limited. So, but yeah, this is Star Technology. I almost said Sky Technology again. But yeah, have a good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.